Okay, so today we have a laptop from Lenovo, the Lenovo IdeaPad Flex 5. It's a very popular budget series and it starts from 60 to 690. And I feel in India, 60 to 70,000 is the sweet spot to buy your first laptop. The IdeaPad Flex comes with a powerful Intel 12 Gen CPU, 2-in-1 convertible form factor and a touch screen. Now, how good is the laptop? Well, we'll find that out together. But the most important thing is, what laptop should you buy? Well, we'll come to that at the end because people often make mistakes and TechVisor won't let you make mistakes. Let's go. By the way, this video is made in collaboration with Lenovo and Intel. And link to the all products you can find below in the product tag. But this is a 14-inch laptop, so you get this box, laptop, paperwork. Now you do get a 65-watt proprietary charger, but the best thing is it also has a Type-C Thunderbolt port. So most of the time I've been using this 65-watt charger to charge the laptop, my phone, everything. You also get this stylus and a USB holder, which looks really nice side by side. Now in terms of port, I had zero complaints. You get a full-sized HDMI port, Type-C Thunderbolt port, a headphone jack, two USB 3.2 ports on the right and a rare SD card slot. Like, love to Lenovo. If you deal with cameras, this port makes your life super easy. Now, interesting thing is, this USB-A port is an always-on port. So see, even if your laptop is shut down, you can use this port to charge your TWS or smartphone via your laptop's battery. Very nice. Now, the main thing of the laptop is performance. It is powered by Intel i5 1235U, 8GB LPDDR4X RAM, 512GB PCI Gen 4 SSD. Now the i5 1235U has 2 performance cores and 8 efficiency cores, total 10 cores. Now you can consider P-Core to be like a car, bigger, powerful, but uses a lot of petrol and petrol is expensive. So you can consider E-Core to be like a motorcycle, does background, smaller tasks, less powerful, but also uses less petrol. Now if you see here, if I open this laptop, the RAM is soldered. You can upgrade the SSD, however, only up to 1 TB. Now, I did a couple of benchmarks. It scores this much on Geekbench. I also did Cinebench R23 benchmark and here's how much it scores. Now, here's what I've understood. It can easily handle browsing, Photoshop and normal college level coding. Like I can easily put a raw image file from a camera and can easily use it in Photoshop. You can also put it into extreme performance mode in the Lenovo Vantage app and you can even pull up a bit of heavy Photoshop work. But since this is a U series Intel chip, it is meant for productivity tasks only. So if you have to do heavy video editing, you should look for Intel P series or H series options. And mostly I carried this laptop in my backpack. Now this is a 14-inch laptop and it weighs only about 1.5 kg. The laptop is a bit thicker at 17.4 mm, but since it is a touch laptop and has a 360-degree hinge, that's understandable. Now, if you're a student or office goer, please buy only a 13 or 14-inch laptop. It's very easy to carry around. People buy like a giant 15.6, 16-inch laptop and then struggle to carry it. Looking at you, Sam. Now, I've seen this especially in 2-in-1 laptop that since this is convertible, the screen is very wobbly. But in my case, see, I'm typing with it on my lap. The display doesn't unnecessarily wobble. Although one thing I noticed is you cannot open the laptop with one hand, you have to use both hands. But the screen wake-up time is very good. I didn't find any delay in my 1 week of usage. You also get a physical fingerprint reader here. Above this fingerprint reader, you have this chiclet keyboard and I love typing on this. Like, listen to the sound. And the keys are so big, like you never mishit a keystroke. Also, this is the best touchpad I have ever used. Like see here, if I rest my palm on this and then I scroll with 2 fingers, it doesn't consider it to be like 3 finger. Smart. I wish the trackpad would have been just a bit bigger. Now the display is a 1920 by 1200 Full HD Plus display. This is a 16 by 10 display. So if you have 2 windows side by side in split screen, the aspect ratio is perfect. The display can go bright up to 300 nits. Now if you sit opposite a bright window or this huge studio light, it would seem a bit less. But in a room or office, normal environment, the display is sufficiently bright. Also see, if I open a black screen, the display goes dim. And now if I go back to a bright screen, it brightens up. Now the laptop doesn't have auto brightness sensor, but this is a hidden window setting here which actually increases and decreases brightness based on what you see on the screen. This really helps improve battery life and on a medium usage, I got about 7 to 8 hours of battery life easily. Now the thing is, you get 2 front-facing stereo speakers, so the loudness is pretty good. Also you get this Dolby Audio setting in the Lenovo Vantage app and it actually works. Now it's a convertible laptop, so when you put it like this in tent mode, the speakers are now facing backwards. So then the volume isn't that good. But overall as a laptop, pretty good speakers.
Which usually we don't see Windows laptop.
True that. Also you get a full HD webcam, like finally 2023 and we have 1080p webcam. And here's how the video quality and audio quality looks in normal office environment. Also, you get this small privacy shutter, which I've seen in most of the Lenovo laptops, so good for privacy. Now, the Lenovo IdeaPad Flex 5 starts at 62,690 for the i3 variant. I would recommend you to consider the i5 variant, which costs around 70 to 75,000. This is the one that we tested. You can check out all the other variants of the Lenovo IdeaPad Flex 5 laptop from the first link in the description. And I feel people often don't buy a laptop based on their use. If you want heavy gaming and video editing, go for something with dedicated graphics card, but you will lose on battery life. If you want medium heavy tasks, Photoshop, get a notebook, you will get far better battery life. 10,000 likes and we might do a dedicated laptop buying guide, which would be useful for all of you, the entire community. On that note, this is Pratik signing off. See you pretty soon. Pew, pew, pew.